Ramble.
This episode is presented by DoorDash. Use promo code TryPod at checkout for 50% off your first order of $12 or more. Also, thank you to Best Fiends, BetterHelp, DoorDash, and Chime for sponsoring today's episode.
I'm like, who do I know that dances? That teaches dance?
Someone that maybe did modern dance in high school or something like that.
That's funny.
Something that maybe, choreographed. His mother's a dance teacher, and danced since I was 3.
What? That's you?
That's me.
You're a good dancer?
Well, I'm just saying I choreographed in high school.
What did you choreograph?
Modern.
For who?
For my school.
But for who at the school?
What do you mean my school? No, at high school. It was like my local high school.
So you
were the
choreographed
choreographer?
a modern dance performance?
Yeah. I was in many too. At middle school through high school.
Not only just yours, but like
I
everybody's.
choreographed a piece for me and several other gentlemen.
And you went to a top-tier performing arts school, right?
That's right.
Now, this was like a no-shoes school, right?
How dare you? This was an arts school,
and
Quaker
did you,
school.
when you were dancing, were there shoes on or off?
You don't fucking dance with shoes on
I'm just
when
making
you're
sure.
doing modern dance. Have you ever? Sorry. Have you ever been to a freaking ballet?
Well,
Because they're wearing tap.
yeah.
They're wearing fucking ballet slippers.
Tap toe shoes, you mean?
Well,
Miles, I also was a choreographer.
did you?
Yeah.
Can't tell from the way that you act.
You want to go? You want to fucking go?
What type of dance did you choreograph?
Honestly, Miles, I can't tell with you either.
Really? Because
I can
I move like a
definitely
fucking
tell.
gazelle.
Yeah,
I
know
move like a
that.
gazelle.
Yeah, before he told me, I know.
Thank you.
No.
Yeah.
I could tell because I am one, and it takes one to know one.
What
and the
type of
fact that
dance
you can't tell about me tells
Yeah.
me that maybe you aren't that good anymore.
Oh, I'm that good.
Okay.
Want to see?
I choreographed. I'm not
I'll
lying.
show you one move that you're gonna be like, yeah, that's modern
Show
dance.
me yours and I'll show you
Five,
mine.
I'll show
six,
you
seven,
one move
eight.
of modern dance, and I want you guys to describe what I do.
Okay.
Because you're gonna see it, and you're gonna be like, he danced in high school at the very least. Okay, here we go. Hang on. Zoom it out.
This is on YouTube if you want to see Miles's
Okay.
quote unquote dancing.
This is it. Okay, watch.
Okay, he's getting up, he's standing, he's clearing room. His arms are out. The arms are. Wow, I wouldn't even know how to describe that.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
That was
I
nice.
love that.
That's
Can you-
nice. I
for
take
the
it
audio
back.
listeners, what did you just do?
He was a swan.
That's what I call
A
the
puddle jump.
jumpsy.
The jump seat.
If you see any high school dance concert, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see someone reaching out and they're gripping something, and it's their emotions. Then their arms,
it back.
Their arms sway to the back, and that momentum carries them into the air like a freaking breakup.
Oh, yes.
So what was it that you danced? You choreographed?
I choreographed for children.
What?
I was a counselor
Yeah.
for a recreational camp. This was
You talking day camp or sleepaway?
I'm talking day camp.
Nice.
This was the city-run program,
What type of dance?
and I had to choreograph like Jonas Brothers and Miley Cyrus songs.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
so this was the year before college. I thought I was the drama instructor,
Yeah.
but we got there day one, and the head of the camp was like, kids don't like acting stuff. You should teach them dances. Oh, we should do a performance at the end for the parents.
Whoa.
And me and my buddy Gio were like, huh?
And did you have to perform with the kids?
With the young ones we did.
Yeah.
But so we had to go home after camp every day and figure out how to create dances that first graders could copy.
That's good.
There's a lot of very literal dance moves. It was like, I'm hot, and then pointing, you're cold, and then you put your hands in a circle, you go around, and then you point to your head like you gotta do the dance moves with the lyrics so that they
Right.
can remember.
Yeah.
I also choreographed.
There's a bunch of choreographers here.
It was more that I directed a middle school sketch show every year. It was I was a camp counselor for middle schoolers at a sleepaway camp, and there was a big sketch show at the end.
Yeah.
And each of the little color teams would put on their sketch. I'm saying sketch, not skit, although it was everyone said skit.
They said skit.
Everyone said skit.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, my team, they were serious. I got them into shape, doing warm-ups, we'd like each person has a part to play in the sketch show.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, bits about the other counselors and the leaders of the camp killed.
Killed. Definitely.
Killed.
Always.
This is a place
Fake
you want
game
inside
shows,
baseball.
fake talk shows,
Yeah.
pop culture references,
Dance.
low-hanging fruit, low-hanging fruit.
Take it.
And 1 year, Lorne Michaels was in the audience.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Because his daughter. Oh, I literally thought you were going to be like, yeah, his daughter was in the fucking
That would
camp.
be crazy. Yeah, that'd be really funny. That could happen.
Eugene described me the other day as the most gullible, distrusting person that he's ever met. Where like on a macro, I don't believe in institutions and whatnot. But if you say something instantly, I'll be like, no way.
I remember specifically, I told you that I was on Forbes 30 under 30 and you paused. You were like, wait.
No. But like long term, very distrusting.
Yeah.
Right in the moment, I'll believe whatever you tell me. He tried to convince me that this word that I had made up was a slur in another language. And I was like, and I was like, no. And he's like, no. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. And then there's this, and so we just got off filming Without a Recipe this whole week. And I was doing this really stupid hand signal. He's like, you know, in American Sign Language, that's like really not okay. And I'm like, no.
So funny.
He got me twice. Twice with the same joke, really.
That's good.
Rainie, let's complete the circle here. What's your choreography background?
I choreographed a dance for my sister once. My sister actually is a dancer. And so I choreographed Jessie J. What's that one song? The only song that she sings?
Bang, bang.
No. The first one.
Bang,
Money.
bang.
The one that's like money.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like, I don't need that money. Or the,
Yeah.
I've got money on my
Yeah.
Sorry, I've never heard the song. I don't know what song you're talking about.
I don't know.
That's actually pretty much what it is.
money in my room.
I don't need your money.
Oh,
Yeah. The one that's like, I don't need your money on my face.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, so
Problem.
It's all about the price tag.
Cha-ching. Sorry.
So you
Price tag.
you choreographed the dance.
Yeah, but it was not. It was for an audience of 0. I was just sort of instructing her.
But art is not always to be consumed.
Yeah. Honestly, it's more pure if nobody sees it.
I would
Always
argue
to an audience of at least one.
Exactly.
I would argue that true art can't have an audience.
Whoa. Can't be perceived.
Yeah, it's an art singularity. As soon as you look at it, it's gone.
If you're doing art for an audience, it's no longer art. True
like
art
it.
is for you.
Like Marina Abramovich brushing her teeth for just her. That's art.
That's art.
Amen.
Can you cut away from me real quick?
Yeah.
See, that was art.
Whoa, Zach just isn't fucking weird.
Don't talk about it.
All right. Anyway.
so we can't even talk about it.
Well, you can,
Yeah.
but now we're in discourse.
At middle school dances, did you guys dance or did you stand kind of quietly?
Rainie,
Or
why are you
jump
bringing
up
up
and
my
down.
childhood traumas?
Oh, I got after it. Oh, yeah.
Full throttle Fulmer, tell me
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like in middle school. Obviously, I was nervous,
You were grinding though.
but eventually when that became okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I felt, I don't know, maybe even as a young little lad,
Yeah.
I felt okay just going out there, putting myself out there, doing things, even if nobody else was doing it.
Yeah.
Like just
Confidence.
dancing comically on an empty dance floor. Hilarious.
Wait, Ned, did you
Loved it.
grow up hot? Because that's like a really specific branch of people.
Yeah, were you popular? Like that's like middle school, like going into the middle of the dance floor and everyone's watching and you're like, yeah, fucking watch this. Oh, and you're dancing alone.
Were you hot in middle school?
I guess.
You
I didn't
definitely
think I
was.
was.
Yes.
You can tell.
You know or you don't
You
know?
can fucking tell, man.
No. This is a yes or no question.
Yeah.
And you know the answer.
I didn't think I was, no.
Did
Really?
other people think?
Yeah, they probably fucking
I don't
did.
think
Did you have a girlfriend in middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Times, yeah.
How many? At times, do you hear this
At
hot guy?
times, such a casual
Do you
player.
hear this hot guy?
Yeah, I held hands with freaking Cindy
Hot guy
Warburg.
alert.
Yeah, I think I had like 2 girlfriends.
At the same time?
Holding hands all over the place.
What were your dates like? Was it like making cookies
Yeah,
in
like
your mom's?
like holding hands, walking around the playground.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
That was, yeah.
I remember being like, I'm going to see The Incredibles with my girlfriend. Do you think we're going to hold hands during the movie? And like presenting that to my group of friends, and we had a full group discussion. And then I did. I held hands, and it was a thrill ride.
You also had a girlfriend in middle school?
Yeah, I had a girlfriend in 6th grade.
Was Miles hot?
And then I certainly was not hot. And then I had a girlfriend in 7th grade. And that was it. But what was great was when you're that young, it's like, really, it's just like, oh yeah, I have a girlfriend, but like I talk to her once a month. And you're just like, hey, I like you. Okay. And you kind of like walk away. And there's just not much contact.
I had a girlfriend for about 4 hours one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
We made plans to go to this dance together. That was later that day.
Whoa.
And then she didn't show up. So I guess we weren't a thing.
That's really funny.
Yeah. But for those 4 hours, I was like, wow.
Miles, how did you ask out your 7th grade girlfriend?
Oh, I heard a rumor that she likes me. And then I was like, I like you.
And that's all it took.
And that was really it. I think that we had a little notebook that we'd pass around, me and my friends. I think I was just like, hey. And she wrote back like, hey. And I was like, so like, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I'm like, me like sweating bullets, like shaking.
Wait, you literally wrote and passed a note?
Yeah, like, do you want to be my girlfriend?
Did you include checkboxes?
I don't think I did, but I think that it was like, I was just like, do you like me? And she was like, yeah. And then at the end of the day, I remember she was sweeping. We were doing like homeroom chores.
She was weeping?
Sweeping. We're doing like homeroom chores, right? And she's like, whatever. And I was just like, yeah, like, do you want to be my girlfriend? She was like, yeah, I do. And I was like, that's awesome. Walked away. Like, no physical contact ever.
Wow.
And then, I think she broke up with me at some point. And then
how'd the breakup go down?
It was tough.
I mean, what did she say?
I think she was just like,
I don't think we should date anymore.
I think we should just be friends. I was like,
I have a new boyfriend. He wears shoes.
I wore shoes. You fucking, you, oh my God. You come from this fucking rich ass upstate New York. You come into my territory. You're going to critique my little hippy dippy school.
It's not upstate New York. It's the suburbs of New York. Right. Sorry. It's far more affluent than upstate. Okay.
Yeah.
I did wear shoes.
What is he, a farmer?
Yeah. Like, come on. The farmer guy over here. Zach's
guy?
a farmer. Pass it on.
I said he's not a farmer. That's upstate.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I ain't no
whatever.
farmer.
But I did wear shoes and I had a sick ass dragon hoodie.
Oh.
Speaking of Zach's shark shirt.
Oh.
He was definitely hot.
You know what? I'm
Tell
leaning,
the story.
I'm leaning
Tell the
forward.
story.
Oh, can I? Do you guys know about this? I had this shirt.
No. Okay.
I think I blocked it out of my memory.
Shark Shirt 3 is the episode title.
Wait, so was it a dragon?
Yeah, no, it was
like,
a shirt
made
that
you
looked
look
like a shark.
No,
with a
yeah, we got it, man. It was a hoodie with a dragon on the back that like, it's the type of shirt where when the design is like stiff. Like if you try to fold it and it's like, I'm not folding. I'm stiff on this.
It was ironed on.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
when you put the hood up, did you look like a dragon?
I thought so.
I imagine Miles buying this and being like, I'm going to be the fucking dragon master.
Yeah, the coolest thing about it was that I fucking found it in the Lost and Found.
That's so scary.
Wait, but how? You're
Wait,
telling me that
somebody
no
saw
kid was
you.
like, that's
No.
my dragon.
No one ever claimed it. No one ever claimed it. Although there was one speaking of Lost and Found, this fucking kid, right? I'm in maybe 3rd grade, confused for my life. And I'm in the woods near the school. We're like there's like a creek near the school. We're all like playing. I find a
Can we come back to that later?
I find a little plane. And it's like a remote control plane.
Like a drug cartel plane
Yeah.
with
It's a
Virgin Mary
cartel plane.
statues
Yeah.
filled with coke.
Oh, fucking great ref. But no, it was a little like remote control plane. And I was like, this is so cool. I found it, guys. Is this anyone's? Like, can I have this? This other fucking kid's like, it's actually mine. I live near the school and I flew it and I lost it. It's my plane.
No.
And I was like, no, it's fucking not. I found it. What are you talking about? And he was like, yeah, it's mine. It's mine from home.
fuck this kid. Are you
This kid.
dying right now?
I don't know why. I think I like watermelon.
I feel like that's partially on you for asking.
yeah, I should have just fucking took it.
Just took it. Yeah. And just be like, it's mine.
And
If you
so
say it's
did-
mine first, then it's yours.
Did you give it to him?
I had to.
I
The
bet you
teachers,
did.
the teachers were like, "It's his," and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding?" And they were like, "No, it's his. He flew it from home."
The
Was it-
teachers sided
To
with
be
him.
fair, if it didn't come with a remote control, it kind of effectively
Right.
functionless.
Did you see the way that Miles just scoffed at you? He rolled his eyes.
Because
He just went,
Selling in my throat. I ate a Builder protein bar, and I think it,
yeah, those are chalky.
Yeah.
going into anaphylactic shock.
You trying to
What?
pack on the LBs like a ripped Timmy Chalamet over there?
Here's a good question for Ned.
You're gonna ignore that one, okay?
If I no, it's related.
Yeah.
If I eat a protein bar and I haven't gotten any exercise,
Yeah.
is it just fucking going
It's-
right to my butt?
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Like high
Not-
caloric.
It's not so much about the protein. It's just like you're
A bar.
eating extra,
Yeah.
and you're
And
not.
those are packed
you're not
with protein.
exercising.
Yeah,
They're
it's like
meant to
20 grams of protein or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. So I don't need protein. And like, unless I'm bulking up, unless I'm like doing a physical exercise.
I mean, so it's good to have protein in your diet, but you don't need like extra protein.
yeah.
Those are meal replacement
need-
bars or for bulking up.
Yeah, like
I've been
probably-
bulking all right.
What goes great with a summer vibe? How about a checking account with no monthly fees?
Ooh, like a cool breeze. Chime is a refreshing way to handle your money. You got no monthly fees, no maintenance fees, or minimum balance fees. It's how banking should be.
And when you need to access your money, you can do so fee-free at more than 60,000 in-network ATMs at many locations like most Walgreens, 7-Eleven, and CVS.
You can also send money to anyone, even if they're not on Chime. Fee-free for you and no cash-out fees for them.
Chime. No monthly fees, no vibe-killing fees. Signing up for a Chime checking account only takes 2 minutes and doesn't affect your credit score. Get started at chime.com/tryguys. That's chime.com/tryguys.
Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services provided by and debit card issued by the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank N.A. Members FDIC. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees apply, except at MoneyPass ATM in a 7-Eleven location at any Allpoint or Visa Plus Alliance ATM. Other fees such as third-party and cash deposit fees may apply.
Now, a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. People care a lot about keeping their hair healthy, keeping their outfits looking good. So, shouldn't we give our minds the same amount of love and attention?
There's so many ways to take care of your mind. Of course, hey, listen to this podcast. Maybe that's a little break for you. You can go on a long walk, but there's also BetterHelp online therapy. I use BetterHelp. I love BetterHelp. I think therapy is great. And I can't recommend it enough. It's so nice to have something once a week where you can check in with your counselor, check in with yourself. And what makes it so great is how flexible and easy it is to do.
You can get paired with the counselor in under 48 hours. You can do video sessions, no awkward waiting rooms. I use BetterHelp therapy every single week. I like chatting with my therapist. It helps me kind of work through any issues that's going on. You know, life can be stressful, and it's nice to just talk about it sometimes. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat-only therapy sessions. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/tripod. That's betterhelp.com/tripod. You can check the protein, but also check the calories on it. Like it might be like
Oh, it's going to be
500.
fucking
I
500,
don't know.
you think? Oh, here we go.
I'll tell you that those are
Probably-
the bars that
it's like-
I've been eating to
it's-
put on weight.
It's
so
like a good amount of.
those,
no.
like, that has been part of my 20-pound journey.
Oh my God. 280 calories. So not so much, but it does have.
Still though, that's what 10% of your daily diet.
If you're doing what? A 2,000 calorie diet?
The 280,
no-
that's more than 10%.
Isn't like $2,000?
Yeah, more
it's
than
like
10%.
bullshit, right? Anyway,
I think it's low for.
Welcome to our
Low
new
for-
segment.
for men.
Miles reads the nutrition facts of a candy bar.
well, actually, let's get to what I wrote down on my notes app.
Can I interject real quick?
Yeah. The notes app for stuff that I prepare for the episodes is always to be. It's like if I don't use it, the episode's probably good because then we're like having a fun conversation. So go.
I just like it. Guys, we have a TV show coming out next week. We made a TV show, No Recipe Road Trip, with the Try Guys. It's going to be on Food Network and Discovery Plus, 10 p.m. Central every week. And we're going to have an episode next week where we tell you all about it, the behind the scenes. But super exciting. We have a show. It's real. It's coming out. So get your butts ready.
No Recipe Road Trip.
With with the Try Guys. And you can watch it every week.
9 Central
That's right.
on Food Network and Discovery Plus. I'm excited. I mean, we've been working on it for a while. We're going to
TV
talk all about
stars.
that
Yeah.
next. TV star, Food Network stars.
That's right.
Yeah.
Food performers.
Yeah.
You know who the lead-in is?
Who?
Guy Fieri.
Fuck yeah, dude.
At
Did
least
you
that's what
meet
they told
him?
us
Did you
months
meet
ago.
him? Did you meet him?
No, we haven't met him. But I mean, that's the show before ours.
The lead in like the show on
Oh.
TV right before ours, which is good because a lot of people just
We'll
keep on watching TV.
He's the golden.
You know,
and they're
he's
gonna be like, "Who the fuck are these guys?"
He's actually a good ass guy, Guy Fieri.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, he's like a good man.
Have you met him?
No, I just
I'd
have
be-
heard good things.
I'd be
He
pissed.
officiated like a 50-person gay wedding.
Yeah, he's
In
like
Florida,
into
yeah.
LGBT. I think his sister's maybe gay or something, but he
Yeah.
just is like does. You wouldn't expect him to be like an LGBTQ rights. Like you look at him and you're like, this guy fucking doesn't like. Yeah, but yeah, he's a good guy.
Hell yeah.
Anyway,
and you better speak well of him because that's my peer.
My colleague.
My
your
colleague.
colleague. Yeah.
My associate.
Yeah.
So anyway, Ned, you did grind
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
in middle
oh,
school.
yeah, for sure.
You're grinding.
Did you guys not?
I had I must have talked about this before. I had a 3-finger rule, and it was not what you think.
Whoa, Miles.
Oh,
I want to be clear. It's not what you think. No. We don't have to know what the rule is.
Wow.
Let me tell you the rule. 3 fingers because you make your hand, take your hand, put it out.
Oh, whoa, Miles.
And then you think it, and that's, I was only putting 3 fingers on
Where
their
do
waist.
they go?
Why?
When I was dancing, on their waist, when I was dancing.
Why?
So I'd be like, I don't want to, me and my friends would be like, you don't want to fucking put your whole hand on their waist because we don't want to make them
3
uncomfortable.
fingers on the waist.
So it's like
the
3
other hand,
fingers
you
on
know
the
what it
waist.
is.
And then you're like,
Damn it,
you're just
Seth.
like almost hovering, dancing with them.
So it's
That's
in between hover
cute.
hands and a full palm.
Exactly, full palm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so respectful.
Thanks.
And then if they initiated further, then you could proceed.
They didn't.
When the slow song came on, do you remember that shot of anxiety? Because
Yeah.
I would leave. I would just
Everyone
like
screams.
I gotta go.
And then it's like, oh shit, like look at that weird couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the first time that somebody asked you out that you were like, I have to say no because I don't have a crush on them?
Yeah, I think that happens less for boys.
Yeah, I don't think I genuinely was like, has that ever happened to me?
Yeah.
Really? You've
It
never said
happened
no?
in elementary school. I had someone write me a secret love letter, and it was so exciting. And then I found out who it was, and I'm like, no, I'm good.
Oh.
That was- but most of the time, I was that person. You were talking before about going to movies with your date,
Big other.
and I remember like the stress and anxiety because I'm a movie guy, and so being like, I'm gonna fucking miss the movie. So then I was like, all right, well then I gotta. So I had a New York City girlfriend who I met at like some summer camp. It sounds fake, but I would go take the train to the city to meet up with her, and
How old were you?
either ninth grade or 8th grade, something like that.
How did you coordinate?
Was I hot?
Yeah.
We had cell phones at that point.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Right,
You-
you're
you
younger
how
than
old?
I am.
It was late middle school, early high school.
Oh, okay.
I'm
cool.
blanking
We're all
on-
friends, so you don't have to like lie.
Well, we can figure out the exact year because I think it was the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie had come out.
Wow.
So we can figure out whatever year that was.
Yeah.
And we planned to go see it. And so I then secretly went and saw it before
No.
so that I knew what it was so that when it came time to the movie, we could just do that HCMO action, do some hardcore making out.
Oh, you did a rehearsal.
I did a rehearsal and I knew what scenes. But like
Wait, so you like plan your makeouts around the plot irrelevant scenes?
yeah, we were kissing and I'd be like, oh wait, no, check
We
this out.
should
Jack
watch this.
Sparrow-
This part's badass.
Jack Sparrow's about to. No,
Wow.
Middle school / high school makeouts, like you didn't know what else to do, or at least
Yeah.
I didn't.
No.
So like you would just make out till your face was raw, and it
Oh.
was like this isn't fun anymore.
Yeah.
But we
A lot of tongue action. Way too much tongue
We
action.
have nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
We're purely just being driven by hormones. We don't like. We're just here to figure out this thing, but I don't know what comes next. And honestly, I'm a little terrified of what comes next. So let's
Right.
stay here.
Yeah.
Far after it's not comfortable.
Yeah. Wow. It's a special time.
Special time.
Do you guys remember the first time you saw sex in movie?
Ooh, I want to say it was
First
The
time.
Matrix.
They have sex in the Matrix?
Maybe The Matrix Reloaded. It's the Matrix Reloaded when Morpheus and Trinity have sex after the party at Zion.
Yeah.
Wait,
I think that's the third one, actually.
Oh, maybe it's the third one.
Whoa.
But yeah, the party is happening and everyone's dancing and then they're like fucking back in their room.
Wait,
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne.
No, not Morpheus.
No,
Neo.
sorry, Neo.
Neo and Trinity.
Morpheus
That-
does not fuck Trinity.
Because that, I was like, whoa.
I missed that. Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
That was probably it. Or it was like some dumb, doofy comedy, like
Yeah.
Old School or like Van Wilder or something.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think it was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But they didn't show anything. So I was
That's
just
too
like, oh, like you just sleep with someone. Like you just lie in bed and go to sleep. That's
I
easy.
remember
I
thinking
can do
that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being like, oh, that's interesting. Seems uncomfortable.
Sleep in my bed.
I mean, I remember deleting, having that hack so you could delete the blankets in The Sims and watch their pixelated bodies.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And then you can pull them out of the pixelation and you see just like their
Nothing,
fleshy
really.
mounds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was hot.
You mentioned slow songs, and I was never quite that afraid of slow songs because of this interesting experience I had where I took a ballroom dancing class as a 6th grader.
Whoa.
My parents signed us up
Oh, was it
signed me up for
etiquette or
ballroom-
something?
Yeah, it was also etiquette class.
Yeah.
And basically, it was terrifying and awkward and so difficult, but it was sort of this like a class to be not afraid to talk to or approach like girls.
Yeah.
Because they would line up all the girls on one side of the room, line up all the guys on one side of the room, and then before that you'd been learning a couple of steps, like, oh, you're learning the foxtrot or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, now you're gonna find a partner and you're gonna practice what we just learned. Ready? Music starts and they're like, and go. So you just have to like walk across the room and like pair off with each other. And it's like everyone's there to do that. It's not, it's not like you're finding your girlfriend. It's just like you have to find someone to practice this dance with for the next 2 minutes. So you dance with a lot of different people. You don't really, after a time, like maybe you want to find the girl that you have a crush on, but you don't. Starts to become less scary. You're like, oh, I'm just going to walk over there and ask them to dance. And if they say no, I'll ask somebody else. And even if it's not the person I'm deeply crushing on and sweating palms about, it's like, now's a slow song. So now's the time when I'll ask someone specifically to dance.
I wish I had that class. I still wish I had
Yeah.
that class.
In retrospect, I'm very happy I had that experience.
Yeah, that's so funny. I feel like that, I wonder if that exists now because like kids have the internet. So I don't know.
They just practice TikTok dances by themselves.
Or like just the the cultural, like if you need to know someone, like how to ask a girl on a dance, then it's like you could Google that and there's fucking hundreds of videos.
Yeah.
That's like, it's like I wonder if that lack of information really doesn't exist anymore.
I don't know, because I grew up with the internet and I remember Googling how to kiss and it wasn't helpful.
Let's see what they say. Let's Google. Let's
Yahoo
Google.
answers.
How to kiss. How to kiss. This is going to be really like beneficial, I think, for everybody.
Yeah.
How do you kiss? For a lot of videos.
It's time to be real.
Okay, here we go. Oh no, don't be real on this. How to kiss. This is a WikiHow. So you finally got the look and you're moving in for that killer kiss when it dawns on you that you need help. And fast.
I do, and fast. I need this help.
This is WikiHow.
This is WikiHow.
Great
How to
source.
kiss. If you're game to learn everything you need to know about who, what, when, where, and why, and how to kiss, you've come to the right place. Whether you're getting ready for your first kiss or looking to improve your makeout technique,
Yes.
we've got you covered with pro kissing tips.
Okay, get to it, Miles.
Okay, here we go.
My lips are about to make
Fucking
contact. I need it fast.
Preamble.
All right, I'm going to scroll past some of these. Set the mood with a romantic compliment. No,
Oh
I
my
want.
God, they said that you need
This is
it
kissing.
advice and you need it fast.
I've already gotten that look.
This is
Started
hot.
with a compliment.
The fucking
okay,
pictures here are pretty
let
hot.
Me fucking
They're
try.
like
Ned, I
drawings.
think your hair looks swoopy today and
Thanks,
nice.
baby.
Nice. Do a few soft kisses. Start slow with soft, gentle kisses and skip the tongue and the teeth for now.
This is making me so okay.
If your partner seems
let's run
receptive,
this.
you can
Tongue
move
and the
forward.
teeth.
So you're gonna start with a. Mwah, mwah.
This is like too hot. Like the drawings here are like really graphic. Okay, easy,
They
exactly.
look like cartoons.
Try to avoid letting your lips smack.
Okay,
What
so
does that
I'm
mean?
gonna-
The noise, you
Mwah.
don't want it to be like,
Oh, right.
The noise can be
okay.
distracting, Ned.
So
And
okay,
you-
so it should be more of like a.
Don't make any noise. You don't grunt.
Well,
You're
if
definitely
I don't make a
grunting.
noise, how is the audience going to know what I'm doing?
Well, because it's about kissing. And
So not that.
The noise can be distracting. It might break your immersion.
Your
What are you on fucking Pandora? Like, what's
Immersion?
going on? If you do find yourself smacking, slow down and part your lips a little bit more. Stay at a manageable level of saliva. Slobbery puppies are the last thing you want your date thinking of while you kiss him or her. Avoid this fate by swallowing excess saliva.
Whoa, I got to be on a
occasionally.
date now?
Yeah. It's a you're supposed to swallow frequently. So there's not too much saliva. Every kiss. If you notice your lips are a bit too wet,
Feel
pull
like
away
you
and
need-
discreetly purse them to bring the extra spit back.
I want a little bit. This is like if I'm a middle schooler reading this, trying to think of my first kiss, and like while that's happening, I'm thinking all of like, oh my god, I better be swallowing my saliva.
Swallow your saliva, don't smack.
This is going to get me so in my fucking head.
Too many don'ts and not enough do's.
This is just making me
All right.
think through something that I think you're supposed to just do.
What else?
Okay, make sure to breathe. Ideally, you'll be able to breathe softly through your
Good
nose while you're
reminder.
kissing. If that's not possible, though, break away for a second to breathe.
Yeah, I definitely
Hang on one
remember.
second. Okay,
Yep.
I'm ready to kiss again. Use your hands. Don't just let your hands hang at your sides like two limp fettuccine noodles. Put them to good use.
Did I say
Whoa.
that? That's their words.
This is their words, not mine.
Two limp fettuccine noodles.
Yep, and place your hands lightly on your partner's shoulder or
The word
around.
fettuccine is kind of not needed there.
Yeah, it's really excessive. I feel
I
like
would say
here.
that as you,
all limp noodles are pretty similar. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess a pappardelle would not be. That'd be pretty thick.
Yeah, but even just like two noodles. Yeah, I don't know why they're using it's a weird adjective there. Take the intimacy up a notch by pulling your partner in closer.
ooh, okay, I'm back
All
on
right,
board.
all right.
Now try
Now, during this time, don't let your arms hang like fettuccine alfredo with this little sautéed garlic and broccolini.
They were hungry. They were hungry. When they
Curl your arms around their neck like a curl of spaghetti around a fork.
You don't want your lips dried like cracked pepper over a fettuccine.
Oh my God, I'm getting hungry now. Increase the intensity with occasional breaks. And then there's this drawing of two very old people kissing.
I feel like I learned something.
There's a lot of
They
good
got
info in there.
experience.
WikiHow how to kiss.
WikiHow, how to kiss. Shout
I
out.
wonder-
How's it end?
Let's see. How's the article end? Let me scroll to the
And
bottom.
they say like, you'll know your kiss is done.
Well, this is
When
one
Do
for
it till your mouth is numb.
non-romantic. Oh, this is for non-romantic kissing. It also says about like how to kiss just like a friend, I guess.
like,
Consider breaking the kiss barrier. If everything is going well, but you're not quite ready to dive into full-blown romantic kissing, lean in for a hug and kiss the person on the cheek.
That's pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe just a brush on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Just
I do remember a little shoulder brush,
sort of, just
like
sort of
wiping them.
test the waters
Yeah.
with a little shoulder brush.
Yeah.
I, by
yeah.
the way, totally disagree. If you are in a friendship that you want to turn romantic and you give a little kiss on the cheek, that to me feels like a "Mwah, bye." Like I'm like, oh, we're friends forever now.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's a non-romantic kissing.
But this said, if you're like wanting to bridge,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
yeah.
agree.
I think the issue with that article is it assumes it's like you're about to kiss somebody, and I think I was like, how do I even get in that situation? You know?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you feel love? How do you? You're looking for how to love.
How to love. Yeah, but I do think the shoulder brush is how you get in the situation.
You keep saying shoulder brush.
Like,
I'm
you
not
just-
quite sure what you mean.
You just tap them on their shoulder.
She pushed them.
No, just lightly.
I know what you're saying though.
Yeah.
I feel like for the longest time I was like, how do I know when
Yeah.
it's okay to kiss someone?
But you'll know.
I think I definitely like, and when I was like a middle schooler or high schooler, at some point been like, I'd like to kiss you now.
Yeah, I
Okay
asked.
with you.
you asked. Oh, I
My
love
first
that.
kiss, I asked because I was
You
very
said,
nervous.
"May I kiss you now?"
I said I was in 8th grade, and I said it was the summer between 8th grade and 9th grade. Arguably, I felt insecure about that time that I should have kissed earlier. But then we were at a movie. We were about to see Ocean 13,
Ooh,
and we went to the booth,
you
the
should have
photo
seen it
booth
first. To
Yeah, I should have watched it first.
I don't know if you're doing much HCO during that or HCMO.
Oh, let me just get to it. First kiss happens in the photo booth. I say,
Wow.
"Can I kiss you?" She says, "Yes." And we had aimed before, MySpace messengered before.
Nice.
And I was like, I was like, are we going to kiss or something? And she was like, yeah. And then I was like, can I kiss you? And then I did. And then we went to Ocean 13 and we fucking HCMO'd big time.
The whole time.
It was like going
Best
from 0
movie
to
ever.
90. It
Yeah.
was like
Wow.
first kiss to big makeout. Oh, it was wild. Yeah.
So you want to know the move? I read this. I don't.
Why did your
I don't know
eyebrows
that I
wiggle
don't know
like
that
when
I
you
do.
said that?
This is the middle school, high school move. This was I
Yeah.
don't know if I read this in like fucking Maxim magazine or whatever, but I just like I heard this tip and I was like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for the next 7 years. And I finally, but it was called the C brush, and it was if you're ready to, well, let me explain.
Okay.
You're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
If you're like in that moment and you're like, I'm ready to kiss, but I don't know if they're ready to get a kiss. What it told you to do is you would brush a C of hair, like you'd be talking to them and you like brush their hair.
Like the letter C?
Yeah, like the letter C.
Oh,
So
okay.
like you brush from like the forehead and you brush the hair side kind of
Sure,
down to the
sure.
cheek. And if they like
You only date people with curtain bangs.
yeah. Zoe Deschanel was really in it
Yeah.
this time. And so you do that, and if they're like
Boy.
if they're into it, like if they pull away, then it's like, oh, I've tried to touch someone and they don't want it and I need to leave. But
if you tried to move someone's hair, they pulled away. That's fucking code 0. That's 911.
Yeah,
that
that's
is
you-
like
that's-
you have to run away from the situation.
yeah, that's like, oh, I've misread the situation, I gotta leave. But
Yeah.
then if they like leaned in or whatever, then you like kind of linger the hand and it's kissing time.
Wow.
That's actually not bad advice.
Just
Zach.
think what you can do with that hand.
Well, it was
Yeah.
it was like a nonverbal way to get consent and then
Yeah.
also like kind of judge the moment before the kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems very actionable advice. I feel like what I ended up landing on was just sort of slowly leaning closer and closer towards them and just see, are they also leaning towards me?
Yeah. Crazy
Which
look in
is
your eyes.
tough.
It is.
I think telling a middle schooler to brush a C on their forehead is like a
If
lot
somebody
easier
did that
to
to me, I'd
remember.
be like,
I loved
do I have
that.
something on
you'd
my
be like,
face?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Like, wait,
Is
what's
my
going
hair
on?
in my mouth? Yeah.
I tried and somebody goes, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is there a bug on me?
Fucking. Yeah.
Was my hair in my face?
Yeah, that's alarming.
Wow.
It's
Let me get a haircut.
the middle school / high school, the first kiss, really most first kisses are so funny because they never happen at a time that makes sense. It
Yeah.
never. So you're sitting there and you're thinking it and you're like, okay, I'm ready to kiss this person. We've never kissed before. I'm ready. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the perfect moment. I'm gonna wait for us to say the right thing. And so now you're having this conversation and it gets to the point of you guys going like, yeah. So like, rain is crazy.
Yeah, you're just talking about nothing. Yeah.
And like, you know, like storm clouds and cloud. And then like you end up like it ends with like, so that's the best sandwich I ever had.
Yeah.
Like, it's never following a romantic line because you're both just puttering to an end of like, what do I say that's gonna get them to kiss me?
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like interrupting a good conversation. That could be awkward, even though both people are just like, when do we kiss?
Yeah, I remember leaning in to kiss somebody in high school, and it was a girl I was like been on a date or so with, and I leaned in, and she was like, "Oh, what? To fuck with me?" And she was just like, "Oh, what?" And she burst out laughing. I was like, "I'm just fucking kidding. Like, obviously, I want to kiss you."
I would never recover. I'd never
my
recover.
heart dropped. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm never gonna get out of this moment." And she was just like, "No, I'm just kidding. Like, obviously, we've been on a date. Like, it's
love
been
that.
going well. Yeah,
I love that you were made to sweat.
She seems fun.
yeah." And she was.
And that's how I met your mother.
no, it's not.
There was
Miles.
this- yeah.
What's up?
You have a little bit of news, don't you?
Oh yeah, I'm having a baby.
How fucking dare you? How do you just?
Well, we can butter it up. Yeah, I'm having a baby. I'm excited about it. It's gonna be fucking chill. as hell.
Congratulations.
And, well, you guys already know, so I guess I'm only introducing it to the audience if they haven't seen my freaking fire Instagram post.
Do you have any not names that you're
Shame on
actually
them.
thinking, but reject names?
So I've been referring to the baby as Dornched Babylon Bonsignore because I was like, we need
Dornched.
Dornched Babylon.
How do you
I was
spell
like,
Dornched?
A non-gendered name.
Dornchst. Like we just needed a name to be like, how's Dornched? Like some bad name, but we were like, we can't pick like, you know, Kevin, because then we're gonna say it so much, it's
Yeah.
gonna seem comfortable.
Right.
So I was like,
you need a very
we need a
uncomfortable
really
name.
bad name to just be like refer to baby
Dornched.
as Dornched.
You're gonna call the baby Dornch.
We can't call the baby Dornch.
I'm gonna call your baby Dornch.
That'd be funny. But yeah, I'm psyched. Ned, any advice?
Of course I have advice. What sort of advice are you looking for?
I don't know. I'm psyched. I'm thrilled. It'll probably be terrifying. And
Treasure every moment.
I'll treasure every moment. I did produce 40 episodes of Baby Steps, so I actually do. Like we were reading
You
baby
probably
books.
heard all my advice.
Well,
yeah.
even just like I was reading baby books, and I was like, oh yeah, I know. I
learned a lot from Baby Steps, I will say. Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
Just like factual information, not like obviously. But
So okay, what's adorable? I knew before Keith and Ned, but the way that you told them is pretty freaking dope.
Oh yes, for the Vegas video. Yeah. I did. We landed a helicopter. Did you know before though? I felt like you kind of knew before.
I was basically the only one that did not know.
Keith knew?
Keith sort of overheard like Nick and Alexandria talking about it.
Yeah. Because I
something
told
was going
Alex
on.
like when we were in New York because we were just like in a cab together. And I was like,
But you landed a helicopter. You're like, guess what, boys?
Well, I knew I was like, honestly,
The whole video was about surprising Miles, and
Yeah.
then finally at the end, he surprised us.
because I was like, I have this little fucking bomb to drop, and I just was waiting for a good. I didn't even know we were going on the helicopter until after we did it. But yeah, no, we're psyched. It's gonna be wild. It's like definitely a thing. Advice that Ned said on Baby Steps: you're never really gonna be ready. So just go for it, and you'll make yourself ready when you need to be. And I was like, oh, that's actually great advice.
So we had reached out to Miles's wedding photographer, who I adore.
Oh yeah,
And
sorry.
she goes, like, we're talking to her, and she's like, oh yeah, I love Sarah. I'm actually gonna see her in like a few months. And we're like, why the fuck would Sarah be doing like a photo? And I'm like, oh, that's weird. But Maggie's like, her brain goes, she's like, Sarah's pregnant. I'm like, what? And she's like, Sarah's pregnant. I bet you, because she's doing a baby shoot. That's what it is. And so like, I for like 2 months was like, oh my God, is Sarah pregnant? And I'm like looking at all the signs.
Yeah.
And there was a holiday party where Sarah didn't come. And I think it was just a coincidence.
Yeah,
but we're
totally
like,
coincidence.
we're like, it was like, it's a drinking event. She didn't want to be there. And like, so I was like full conspiracy theory mode and finally got it confirmed.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, Sarah went on You Can Sit With Us too, and talks about it, and it's a great episode, and you should go listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those drinking events will get you. Ariel,
Yeah.
of course, is known for drinking white wine. And at Keith and Becky's wedding, she had just found out she was pregnant with Wes.
Yeah.
And was ordering, but she didn't want to tell anyone. So she was ordering fake tonic waters. And everyone was like, that's weird. Why is Ariel drinking gin and tonics all
I think
night?
Becky knew that night because
Yeah,
she
Becky
saw
noticed.
Gin and
She's
tonic.
like, you're fucking pregnant.
Nope.
Yeah, it's honestly like
Didn't
Sarah.
want to steal from their thunder.
We don't even like we drink, but I'm not that like it wouldn't be that uncommon for Sarah to go to an event and not drink. But I was at a family like event in North Carolina, and it was all the Bonsignores, all these fucking people, and they could smell it. As soon all the women of the family were like, Sarah, do you want a cocktail? Because they're big like cocktail people, and they knew fucking immediately. They were just like, yeah, Sarah, you want a cocktail? Why not? What? We're not gonna have a cocktail? And they just, I could tell they were like baiting her.
Just
Yeah, it was really funny.
I'm not drinking tonight.
I'm not drinking. But yeah,
When's baby due?
December. Late December though, so it might be Jan.
Yeah.
But everything's good so far. All the, everything's baby's healthy. Sarah's
We've
doing
already
well.
had the convo. Miles is probably not coming to my wedding.
I know, unfortunately, which was really sucks ass. But
no big deal.
I will be
Whatever.
sort of creating the miracle of life.
Yeah, choosing a
Isn't
baby.
it mid-February? Come on, Miles.
Choosing a baby over his baby. Whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, Zach's my real baby.
6 weeks.
bring
You'll
it.
be fine. You could go down for the ceremony, come back. It's Western Mexico.
Oh yeah,
It's not
that's right.
Eastern Mexico. It's like 2 hours away.
I also
right
I
there.
get it. It may be hard for you to watch me marry someone else.
Yeah, after us sort of getting married candy competition style.
It's gonna be tough.
I can't. Yeah, I should object. In goth makeup, I just stand up and object.
We made a video call. I objected my
object.
boss's wedding. By the way,
That's funny.
you know what? Okay, my real dream would be, this is like if I was just totally full balls to the wall and had no care for the sanctity of marriage and my fiance's feelings.
Yeah.
I would throw a wedding where Maggie's getting, like, I would hire an actor, like a fucking Ken doll looking douche,
Yeah.
to be down the aisle, like to be the one Maggie's getting married to. She walks down the aisle, they do the ceremony, and then I'm in the crowd and I go, I object, Maggie, I've loved you.
Yeah.
I've always loved you. It's me. And then she goes, I I do. And then everyone goes gasp, and we play out that 90s movie
I
scenario.
love it. I think that's close enough to an actual wedding that could work.
That would be so funny.
We almost
That'd
had
be really funny.
an objector at our wedding as a bit, but then at the last minute we were just like, if this doesn't play.
Yeah, you really think Aunt Martha is gonna understand that it's a bit?
Yeah, I was like, it would be good, but it just, and at the LA one, it might have played because it was all like no family, pretty much.
What if though you did like I object and then you were like, you douchebag, and you had a full choreographed fight? I mean, you talked about you're a choreoraugh.
That's right. I am a choreographer.
Who was it going to be? Was it going to be somebody who's in love with you or Sarah?
It was going to be me and Keith at the same time. That was the original way we were going to ruin the wedding.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's damn right. Any bit you can do. I mean, that's why we had our flower boy.
Yeah.
We decided inject a little silliness.
You took a lot of the good bits.
I mean,
because I thought about having a flower boy, and then I'm like,
you can
well,
also just do it like sincerely.
Sorry, Ned. What are you fucking talking about?
I know his wife.
No, obviously, the sincerity is important too.
Well, she likes some bits, and we were talking about like how do we make use of the three of you guys. Like we got these goofy performers, and we were thinking about what each person could do.
I'm not there to work. I'm there to have a good time.
Well, you'll love this. We at one point were like, what if Ned was the flower girl? And then Maggie, we paused for a second, and Maggie goes,
hell yeah.
No, he would go so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Imagine Ned just like
true.
chucking flowers at people's faces.
I would twerk on grandma.
Yeah,
for sure.
Just like
flower cannons.
Slather myself in the flowers.
it would be the nastiest flower.
Nasty. If you didn't already know, we like to have fun around here.
Oh, we're fun.
We're fun. But seriously, we do like playing Best Fiends.
We like having fun.
Really fun game.
We really like fun.
We're happy to tell you about it because they know and we agree people deserve fun in their lives.
You deserve fun.
You shouldn't feel like you have to earn fun. You should just have fun.
It's
and with
always there
Best
for you, girl.
Fiends, an exciting puzzle adventure game, you can have fiendish fun anywhere, anytime.
Best Fiends is a free-to-download game with thousands of exciting levels for new adventures and challenges every time you play.
I love Best Fiends. You know, I'm a busy father. I don't have a ton of time for video games, so it's nice to play a little game on my phone on those kind of little stolen moments on the toilet.
I'm not even going to tell you what level I'm at because I'm a little embarrassed that I'm not as good as Keith.
Yeah.
Keith is over level 300 now.
That's right. And with offline play, you'll never be stranded without fun, even if you lose your internet connection. That's right. Airplane mode, you got Best Fiends.
You've earned your fun time. Go to the App Store or Google Play to download Best Fiends for free.
Plus, earn even more with $5 worth of in-game rewards when you reach level 5. That's friends without the R. Best Fiends.
Can you imagine if we'd had DoorDash during our college days?
Oh my
I
God.
had to travel so far to get food. It was torturous.
Get the back-to-school savings you really want and get unlimited free DoorDash delivery with Dash Pass. Just $4.99 a month for students. How worth it?
So worth it!
That's right.
With $0 delivery fees, exclusive items, and more than 25,000 members-only offers nationwide, Dash Pass by DoorDash has everything you need to make this semester memorable.
Dash Pass for students gets you delivery in an hour or less, so you can satisfy those spur-of-the-moment cravings. Or save even more with 5% DoorDash credit back on pickup orders.
For a limited time, our listeners can get 50% off when you spend $12 or more on your first DoorDash order when you download the DoorDash app and enter code TryPod. That's 50% off, up to $15 value on your first order when you download the DoorDash app and enter code TryPod. Don't forget, that's code TryPod for 50% off your first order with DoorDash, subject to change, terms apply.
Bit we did here, maybe you can use this for your wedding, but a bit we did want to do that we cut was first
Cut for time.
Cut for
It had to
time.
be cut for time at the wedding.
We were like, what if we, all right, so we're going, and it's like first dance, and they're like, and we and Sarah go, oh, we have to change really quick for the first dance. We'll be right back. We put on little masks, like, you know, whatever, like we put on little masks, like, oh, it's a fun wedding costume. We go around a corner and then professional dancers that we've hired wearing those masks and like clothes that look similar come out and do like a crazy backflip performance that's so obviously
That's
not us.
funny.
That's good.
But yeah, congrats, man.
Hey, you know what? Congrats to you too. I'm glad that you found, I'm glad that you're happy.
I'm psyched, yeah. I definitely didn't
Should
expect.
we revamp Baby Steps with Miles and Sarah, and it's you guys not knowing what you're doing?
What's up, everybody? Yeah, I think that I was gonna say. Oh, one very funny thing. I have a lot of. I share this a little bit on Instagram, but I have a lot of wonderful pictures of Sarah like hormonally weeping at things that are like you wouldn't expect. Like we saw. She told us that you could saw this too, but like we were at there's an opera singer in Italy, and she just saw him smile, and she burst into tears. And then the other one was we were at a museum that was like Machiavelli and the Medicis, and she was just like, it was just so long ago.
It was so
Very
long ago.
sweet. Yeah.
Here's some advice for this period of
Yeah,
time.
please. Yeah.
I feel like we didn't take enough bump photos.
Yeah.
Because so much of the time you feel rather not great.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't want to take a photo.
No,
but like,
sure.
it's cool to have that and look back on it.
We gotta
The
get
ones
some
that
bumps.
we do have, we look back and we're like, oh,
Yeah.
I was pregnant.
I know.
It's good
Yeah.
that you have a photo shoot.
Yes. Yeah. The photo shoot. We also think we're like, what's a funny Halloween costume?
And go to the movies now while you can.
Oh, great point. Yeah.
You think of movies as like, oh, very casual, just going to go to the movies, blah, blah, blah.
Harder to do.
Now it's a $300 experience for me.
Right. Yeah. Right. Because you gotta.
And I
Yeah.
have to plan it weeks in advance. Well, days, hopefully.
No, I get that.
$300.
Gotta pay that babysitter.
I want to be the babysitter.
I'm including the cost of the movie too.
Yeah. There you go.
But yeah, you know,
$200
Plus parking.
if it's having the nanny stay late, it's paying time and a half.
Because it's a late time.
I
have a
if you know some babysitters that are just
man.
down to
Yeah.
babysit
I feel like when I
and
was
also have a close
babysitting-
bond with my children already,
Yeah. You pay extra for that.
that would be great.
Pay extra. I was thinking I have a younger cousin. I was like, we should get her to like come to LA in between her years at college. So it's like, hey, you get to live in LA. And I think, you know, I was like, that's a cool little trade-off. But anyway.
Free rent
And you fully take care of my child.
and raise my
Raise my
and/or
future son.
daughter.
I'll be in Japan for 17 months if you just want to.
It does go by quickly though.
Yeah. No, we got to take bump. Yeah, Halloween. I have no idea.
Yeah,
what?
what? I mean, there's so much.
Funny but not
potential.
tacky. It's hard to do.
Do I need to order my Halloween costume now? Because I feel like every year I have a plan and then I forget it.
Yeah.
And then it sneaks up. I mean, you know what? I'm going to send myself an email right now. I'm buying my Halloween costume today.
I had an idea for the longest time of Jane Goodall. I thought it was the most brilliant costume idea ever.
Yeah.
But then I
With
tried to
a
do it
real
last
chimp?
year, and I really wait.
You hire a chimp?
Oh, that would be really, really good.
Yeah.
And illegal, but yeah, I came to the office and everybody was like, "Oh, are you like from Jurassic Park?" And I was like, "No."
I thought you were Lord Durham.
Yeah.
That's why I said chimp. I think you need a little stuffed monkey.
Yeah, I think that's critical.
Or a couple's costume.
Sure.
True.
I was Amelia Earhart when you were
I'd
in
be the
college.
monkey.
That's really good.
Great costume.
And was
Really
Sarah
good.
the broken plane?
She was the plane.
This was in college.
Bermuda Triangle.
But
yeah,
no,
Sarah
it
was the Pacific Atoll.
She was. Didn't Amelia Earhart get like eaten by crabs or something?
No, she
What?
I'm sorry, what?
disappeared.
No, her plane disappeared and no one knew what.
No,
where
I
she
know.
went.
I know. No. I'm not like.
Eaten by crab?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
are you
then-
saying there's no remains?
No, that one of the theories was she landed on this island or something, or she swam to this island and that there was like remains. Or there's something. Maybe I'm totally fucking making this up, but I'm pretty sure I heard
I'm
this.
looking this up
There
right
was like
now.
theories that like
Crabs.
she landed on an island and then was
Okay,
like
Amelia
lived happily
Earhart-
ever after.
Amelia Earhart crab theory.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So,
talking about.
in 1940, researchers found a fractured skeleton on Nicomaroro Island that had been torn apart limb from limb. Many believe that they found the body of American aviation pioneer Amelia Earhart and then she'd been torn apart by coconut crabs.
Yeah.
And coconut crabs are these giant motherfuckers that you see. Is that in Australia? That are like
Huge.
the size of trash cans. Okay, I want to read all of this. This is
The size
incredible.
of trash cans?
Yeah, they're big as fuck.
Like a trash can lid.
I mean, look at that.
The size of trash.
Oh, that's a upright trash can.
Yeah.
Oh,
Theirs
that's
are
a huge
big.
crab.
In
Wow.
Darwin's days, there were rumors. Okay, this is according to earthlymission.com.
So it's a conspiracy theory.
Rumors that the crabs could climb trees and dangle from them for hours on a single pincer, holding on by nothing more than a single pincer. Wow, oh my God.
Wow.
Like an overgrown spider, and they could break through coconuts, tear a human being apart limb by limb.
my
That's
God.
baller.
Okay, here's a question. What's the scariest animal? Not crab.
Maybe now crabs.
No.
Scariest animal that like I would encounter?
I think it's got to be
Any.
those deep sea fishes.
Yeah,
Deep
they're
sea
pretty
fishes are
creepy.
They
scary.
literally look like nightmares.
I think it's a
do.
snake though.
Although I don't know, like a fucking lion is scary as fuck.
Lions
or a
are
bear, like
so
a grizzly
cool,
is
though.
pretty
Okay, so
scary.
what is the scenario here? You go in your backyard,
There's an animal.
and animal is there across from you.
grizzly.
No,
One spider-sized pig or 100 pig-sized spiders.
Oh yeah.
I did it backwards.
Well, it's the classic. If you every time you had to get into your car, you could.
Oh,
What's that?
my God.
What?
These crabs have been observed hunting and killing birds, tearing apart live pigs, and even cannibalizing the corpses of their own species.
Wow.
Wow. Imagine if they were 100 feet tall.
Oh my! What a horrifying revelation.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Honestly, now this may be it. This may be the answer.
You're like a crab running at you, and it's
But, like,
screaming.
crabs.
Like, oh my god! That's
Crabs
so...
don't travel alone either.
No, they travel in packs.
Yeah.
That isn't true.
Clever girl.
I think geese are pretty scary too.
Geese.
I'll
Speaking
fucking
of
kill
running
Geese can
and
get
yelling at
fucked.
you,
I'll kick a geese. But I think if a goose is attacking me,
Yeah, I'll kick a
a
goose.
Canadian goose.
I'll put my arms and I'll go.
I mean,
Rah!
Goose
Just make
are
yourself
scary
big.
when they're protecting their babies. Don't get me wrong; they hiss and they get up on their legs and they flap
Yeah.
their wings.
I've had a goose come up on me.
but I'll kick a goose.
yeah, I'll fucking square it up with a goose.
I don't look. I'm not looking to kick a goose, but if I gotta,
Yeah,
I'll do it.
I'm ready to die.
By goose.
Fighting a goose.
I don't know that I have an answer for the scariest animal because I think I'm searching my mind and realizing that many of them scare me.
Humans? You think humans?
If there was a man in my backyard, yeah, that'd be scary too. Like a strange man.
Okay, if you're inside, I think having a human in your backyard is scarier than a bear.
Because a human can open the door. And a bear can't use that. But I do think a grizzly is like, I would just be like, yeah, you're a monster.
I don't think I'm scared of a grizzly.
A mountain
I think
lion.
Are you?
I don't think so.
It's a monster.
You've clearly never seen one.
They're big.
They're big.
Yeah.
I think
1,500
I have enough
pounds.
reverence for them.
They will.
I also
they're
would be
not
like,
scary.
okay,
care.
I'm not afraid because I respect you and I feel like you respect me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm on Team Rainie though, but like a mountain lion or a cougar would scare me more than
Yeah.
a bear because I feel like a bear I can like
You can
communicate
yeah.
with. I'm
Yeah.
not saying I'm right, but in my heart, in the mind
So
of
you're
my
a dog
heart,
can level with
person
them.
rather than a cat person?
fuck you.
That could be part of it.
I think that's true, actually.
Nah, fuck off.
Yeah, are you a cat
I don't
person?
know.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You say that, but you got a
But
dog.
you have
yeah, you have a dog.
You have a
and
little
I-
dog and it's trained like a little dancing chimp.
I feel like I struck a nerve. I'm gonna backpedal.
The question, by the way, it was a totally innocuous question. Are you a dog person or a cat person? Zach got so offended.
It's because he grew up
crazy.
with a cat. Now he has a dog. He feels internally conflicted. And it's
He's
fine.
having a breakdown
He wants to
over
be
there.
a cat person, but he knows he's a dog
I'm
person.
leaving.
Zach's walking out of the studio.
I recently though, so I've grown up with dogs, but recently I'm like, should I get a cat?
Hell yeah, Rainie.
Yeah,
Right?
cats are less work.
Yeah. And there's a stray cat in my neighborhood. I'm like, what if I just took it?
Now, so one time I
You can
did
do
see a
that.
cat on the street, and I said, "That's my neighbor's cat," and it got out. It's like an indoor cat. I was like, "Fuck!" Picked it up, grabbed it. It was scratching me, and it was like, "Meow." Like it was okay being picked up, and then
Yeah.
it was like scratching me,
And
trying
I
to
was
get
like,
him out.
get-
And I was like, "Fuck!" Ran inside, and I was like, "Sarah, can you open Birdie's crate? Like I'm gonna put our neighbor's cat. I found it outside. Put it in the dog's crate. Called our neighbor, and I was like, "Guys, I found your cat. I must have got it out of the window." And they were like, "No, our cat's right here. Totally different, wrong, straight
Wow,
cat."
you stole a cat?
Stole a cat. So I just opened the door, let the cat out.
And it
Closed the door.
fucking bolted, I bet.
Bolted, just like an outdoor cat. There's cats in the neighborhood.
And some kid walks up next to you and says, no, actually, that's my cat.
Yeah.
It flew over the fence
No,
and
it's-
landed
no, it's
here.
free.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, you let it go. Yeah.
I know that's my cat from home.
There was a, oh, yes, right.
The teacher's old 10 miles. That's his cat.
I let it go from my house. There was a whole study that like Will's always fucking talking about this, but it's how cats, like house cats, like that are outdoor cats, are fucking decimating bird populations.
Yeah, so there's I think it's 1 in 9.
Birders hate cats.
Yeah.
1 in 9 cats or something like that are, I forget the name of it, but they are killer cats.
Yeah.
And they will go out and they will
Whoa.
massacre
Yeah.
up to like 9 creatures a day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my
And-
God.
Yeah, they're like really killing them.
And
yeah.
it's just like for sport.
yeah,
It's
not eating them, just killing them.
and the ones that they bring you,
those
that's
fucking
like
crabs.
a tiny. It's a tiny percentage of their kill is what they actually bring back.
Wow.
So
And you're a cat person after
Hell
all
yeah.
that?
hell yeah,
What's your pitch?
they're adorable.
Oh, okay. They're pretty cute.
They're cute.
I feel like they don't contribute.
They stink.
You know what? What do you contribute? What do you smell like?
I smell not great, but I think that cats are stinkier than dogs.
Maybe because
I
you
make
can't
you
really bathe
allergic.
them.
I am allergic and I still love cats.
I love looking at cats.
Oh, we should go to the zoo.
I think cat videos are objectively funnier
Yes.
than dog videos.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I like that.
I love a dog and a baby together.
That's true.
When the dog like
Pretty-
protects the baby, I'm
pretty
like,
cute.
oh.
No, that is cute. That is my goal. I know that, because I'm going to have this babe. And I'm
Yeah.
trying to make sure that the dog is good around the baby.
You know what I
Yeah, good
saw?
luck.
I know that, that seems
we
tough.
recently had our dog rejoin the household.
That's right.
Yep.
And it's okay so far. I mean, your kid's
Yeah.
a little older, though. So it's like when it's little baby, I guess that's when you're worried about it most.
That's when I was worried, yeah.
Yeah.
And the Wes and Bean had a kind of a contentious relationship. Bean
Right.
would growl near him, Wes would pull the dog's hair. Now he's older and you can tell him, don't do that.
Yeah.
And then Finn is old enough to not be a little roly-poly, but still young enough to be impressionable.
Yeah.
And now Finn loves dogs.
Aw.
Wes tolerates dogs. it's kind of fun having our dog back.
One like his
that's
father,
great.
one like his mother.
Yeah,
That's right.
in a way, yes. So Bean's been sleeping on my bed.
I know. Yeah. Birdie sleeps on our bed and it's fucking huge. So it like, I'm a big
I
person.
would never allow a dog that big.
I know. It's so cute, though.
Yeah,
Bowie's
Bowie's
fucking.
big.
Well, Bowie's deceptively small. Like he photographs a lot bigger. He's not that big.
He's little.
But on a bed, he just knows how to like.
Yeah.
Anytime that he sleeps
Yeah.
with me, because sometimes we like break the rules and like, oh, you can sleep with us tonight.
Yeah.
I will have the shittiest sleep in my life like
Yep.
that night.
Yep.
It is without doubt.
I suffer for sure. And it's
He's a little radiator too.
It's
He just makes the
just-
bed hot.
It's just so nice though, having a calm dog on your bed. I know.
Waking up with the dog though, that's the fun part.
and then he's sleepy in the morning, and it's like this is good.
Whenever Bowie wakes up, if he's in the bed or if he's in the crate, he'll jump up on the bed. He comes to my face and he gives me one kiss. Like he doesn't lick. He does lick other times, but he'll just come to my face. He'll go, "Mwah," and then he
That's
goes
good.
and lays on the end of the bed. He's just like, "Good morning."
That is really
It's
nice.
fucking precious.
He must have read a WikiHow article on how to kiss your human.
He must have.
Yeah, first he
Yeah.
takes his little paw and he wipes the C,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then I
We'll
go,
see.
and then I lean in.
Thank you.
Well, if after all that you're still not sure how to kiss somebody, well, we've got one more segment for you. It's called Advice That'll Go for Miles with Miles Bonsignore.
It's advice that'll go for miles. Tune it to your radio station. It's advice that'll go for miles. Everyone get ready. Miles Nation.
What's up, everybody? I want you to be out there and freaking believe in
Miles
yourself.
Nation. Go. It's advice that'll go for miles.
This is the part I always think it's done, and then it goes more.
Advice that'll go for miles.
And that right there is me hanging up my phone 5 years ago. That little sound effect right at the end is me leaving the microphone on for too long, exporting a thing right before an episode that we did.
Sounds like you're throwing down drumsticks after having
Yeah, I thought
laid
that was
down
really
that track
nice.
live.
Intentional.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, it really does.
It's a little clicky.
What's up, Miles Nation? How's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah.
Everybody out there, you rock. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for being out there, for listening to the advice, for taking it to your domes.
Thanks, Youth Pastor Miles.
And for just fucking believing in yourself. And have you ever wanted to talk to Christ? No, I'm just kidding. No, just kidding. He's not real. So,
wow.
unless you think he is, then that's fine too. Okay, here we go.
He was actually torn apart like crap. Somewhere over the Pacific Ocean.
Have you ever wanted to look stylish and cool?
Yeah.
But you unfortunately
Yeah.
are a dork.
Can't relate.
Uh-oh.
Dorky guys, this one's for you. Dorky gals, this one's for poo. Hello, Dolly, because someone's looking in the mirror and it's you. And you're looking back at yourself and you're thinking, that's a hot little piece of ass that I'd like to French. Here's how and why and when and how to do it. You're going out for a beautiful dinner. Have you ever wanted to could be the hottest guy at the freaking club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sauce your hair.
Sauce your hair.
Sauce
That's
your hair.
really good.
Sauce your hair. Say it again for
Sauce
the people.
your hair.
Oh my God, I almost broke a wine
Sauce.
glass. Sauce your hair. Hair. So
Sauce
I'm
your
wanting you to I'm wanting you to get a little putty or a moose or a goose or a freaking
So any sort of hair
wax.
product.
What about powder?
Powder's fine. When I first learned about hair product as a boy, it unlocked my potential. And I feel like I'm not wearing any today because I couldn't find it. I think I lost it at the office. Anyway, I think that it just really helps to like get a little gussy in your fussy little guy.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of different things you can do with it.
There's so much you can do. And
You
sometimes
can do a dry sauce. You can do a wet sauce. You can do a sauce with the blow dry.
You
You
can
gotta
blow
work
job.
that, work
You can
that
do it.
hair
Oh.
product ussy.
Yeah. And I think that like sometimes when I was younger, I would go into those little boutique stores with the skin oils and the creams and the hairs and the stuff. And it's usually marketed for ladies. And I would think, I want like a lot of little bottles of.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like
Goop.
What I'm in it for is for the goop, is for the bottle, is for the crystalline little branding, is for the like. I want,
Oh, yeah.
it's like I want an arsenal of little tinctures to put on my body to make myself beautiful. And I think that hair product for boys and little side piece of advice. I don't even know if I want to give this because I want to save it. No, I'm giving it.
Oh,
Sample bottles of cologne.
Oh, yeah.
What's weird is that as we were talking about this, I'm like, Miles, you scent man.
I just in the last year got into sample bottles of cologne because a big thing of cologne can be very expensive. A little sample bottle though, like you're good for some, maybe
long
30
time.
squirts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you want to
I
squirt
don't
30,
even go out 30 times.
yeah, that's kind of the thing.
Yeah.
It's like it's also like you don't want to cologne if you're going to this fucking store, but if you're going to a nice restaurant, you're kind of like, oh, a little nice scent.
Okay, I was hanging out with our good bud Curly Velasquez. Haven't
Yeah.
seen him in a while.
Love
Shout out to
Curly.
Curly, and he's a real scent man. This is a fun fact about me.
Yeah.
I've never owned a cologne
Oh,
in my life. It's just as like a thing I don't get. So I've like gone to the store and sampled. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So he was talking to me about scents, and then he was telling me this story that like because scents trigger a part of your brain, trigger different memories.
Right.
So he either read about this woman or knows this woman who wore a perfume on her wedding day, and then will like bust it out like on a special occasion and not tell her husband, but then is like creating that sense memory to that really good day. So it's
Yeah.
like, hey, we're going away for a special vacation this weekend. I'm going to bust out the good perfume to kind of remind him of this happy time. So now
Yeah.
you're connecting scents to core memories. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, my aunt she has one candle that she takes with her on vacation, lights it on vacation, and then whenever she's stressed at home, she'll smell it.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Olfactory things are very important. And Curly does smell good.
Curly smells good.
Every single time I've been around him, I'm like, damn,
Can
you smell
confirm.
fucking great. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And for all of our listeners, Victoria's Secret, pink, square bottle, blue top. Sound off in the comments if you know. I know you guys aren't going to, but
If you
I know the
know.
audience
Rainie's
is.
a brand ambassador for Victoria's. Yeah, but get your smells on. Get your because but sometimes
And like experiment, find which
Yeah.
smell works for you. You can get like
100%.
those sample like selectors where it's like for $100 you can get like 15
Right.
different types of cologne and or perfumes, and like some like there's like more feminine or versus more masculine scents, but like you definitely just find what you can like. You can be dressed all rugged and have like more of a feminine scent
Whoa,
going on.
that's
Totally.
great.
And
100%.
it definitely
That's really,
is
really good.
working and doing good things for you.
100% because I think that
Or vice
like
versa.
the whole it's like musk versus whatever. Like Sarah, so essentially we both got Kendall got us a gift last year that was a advent calendar with a lot of like high end beauty product samples in it.
Oh, nice.
Which is really cool, and a bunch of them were scents. And so like, but like I'll pop on one of Sarah's and Sarah will wear some of mine. It just is like they all smell fucking good. It's not really like
Yeah.
Gone are the days where it's just like like toxic rose smell is feminine and like ballsack musk is masculine. Like it's like
In middle school, I used to take the Old Spice musk deodorant
Yeah.
and just fucking cake it on. And that was my cologne.
Yeah, deodorant's different than cologne. It's something I didn't know until I feel like after
I'm
college.
laughing, but I guess I didn't either.
No, yeah.
Another perfect episode. Well, hey, everyone, get excited for No Recipe Road Trip next week. No Recipe Road Trip with the Try Guys. It's our TV show. You can check it out on Food Network and Discovery Plus. Wednesdays, 9 Central. That's 10 p.m., not a.m. I didn't know.
Right after Guy Fieri, maybe. No, wrong sound effect.
No, take it out.
I will say
Anyways.
though, watching it, we had to do a React series as well to it that is going to go somewhere.
I think on Discovery Plus as a companion series.
There you go. And so we got to watch like the final episodes, like all mixed, all colored. We have like the narrator integrated in. I was like, oh wow, look at this
It's
show.
the thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, Miles, what
What?
do you smell like today?
I didn't wear any cologne today, but I do smell like an Old Spice deodorant or something, probably, and sweat. And I do.
Rainie, hit us with the official TryPod theme song.
And Miles smells like sweat. Zach smells like Old Spice. I don't know what Ned smells like.
And what do the birds say, Rainie?
Drip, drip, drip. Hello.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yeah.
Hello.
Until next time, stay beautiful.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Goodbye.